In your present or future kids, be proud of your parenting style in their lives. Or maybe you don't even have a parenting style, you're just winging it. That's risky. At the end of this video, you will acquire a parenting style that is guaranteed to work. If it worked for Dr. Ben Carson and Mrs. Sonia Carson, it will definitely work for you. Hey there, curious minds. Get ready for a journey into the life lessons of none other than Dr. Ben Carson, the renowned pediatric neurosurgeon. Do you know that his path to success started with a BB gun and a very powerful question? Dr. Carson remembers his one favorite was, "Do you have a brain?" No doubt that this inspired the title of the book. Have you ever been in a competition with someone and they keep hovering over you, offering advice on how to score best? Dr. Carson has. During his shooting practice, perhaps he could have hit the target faster if he didn't have to tune out the sound of his brother's voice. We'll never know. And they continued playing, they improved. Don't forget that consistency is the key. Later that day, they discovered that their shooting practice had damaged the neighbor's back pouch screen. When their mother asked them, because she wasn't at home, they told the truth. Have you been telling the truth? They ended up taking full responsibility and ended up doing odd jobs for their neighbor until they paid off the debt of the screen. You take responsibility when you do wrong things. You should really start doing that now. And should really inculcate that behavior into your children. Being a responsible mother, Mrs. Sonia Carson saw the need to educate the boys. She reminded them that they have fully functional brains, which makes them smart. And she also took away their BB guns until they had paid the neighbors full debt and proved to be more responsible. One day in school, when Dr. Carson got in trouble for fighting a boy, it was pretty much justified. After all, the boy did call him names. But Mrs. Sonia Carson didn't see it that way. She knew that her boys had functional brains that could make them to not care about what people say. So she started with the usual question, "Do you have a brain?" And after getting a yes, she said this. "Then you need to think, Benny. I don't care what the other boys said or called you. None of those names matter. They won't even matter to anyone tomorrow. They only matter today because you let them get to you. What really matters is how you respond, your behavior, and you can use your brain to control that if you only look beyond the moment." Wow. Hashtag powerful words. Comment with the powerful words that you have ever heard in your entire life, maybe from your parents, teachers, friends, or even from the internet. Or Quora, LinkedIn, comment. I know you're thinking, what about the role of the other party in the fight? Mrs. Sonia Carson ain't done yet. She continues. She said, "If you let other people's action or words determine what you do, then there's no point having a mind of your own. Use the brain God gave you to make the right choice, to choose your own path. Don't let anything someone says or does to take you away from that choice or that responsibility. Even in the heat of the moment, you need to use that brain to think. Don't let anyone else push you into doing something that is foolish or wrong or that you regret after that moment is over. Or tomorrow, maybe even forever." In some way, you have to use your brain and think beyond the moment. Think beyond the surface. Don't think that Mrs. Sonia Carson was just saying this because she had to say something. Mrs. Sonia Carson was a responsible mother who led by example. Whenever her boys got into a fight, she would ask them, "Do you boys have a brain?" When they say yes, she would say, "Then surely you have the intelligence to settle this between yourselves." Or when they'll be whining about a bike or something that needs repair before they can use it, she'll say, "Do you boys have a brain?" For also effects, and surely you can figure it out yourself. You can figure out what needs fixing and fix it. Sometimes she wouldn't even say a word. She would just give them her use your brain look. She also did the same for any kind of indiscipline that they display, such as overspending, displaying bad behavior, or not finishing their homework. Eventually, the Carson boys didn't even bother to inform their mom about a lot of things. They started using their brains. Mrs. Sonia had only finished third grade, but she believed that the greatest resource anyone on earth had been born with is their brain. What comes to your mind whenever you hear Mrs. Sonia's all-time favorite question, "Do you have a brain?" Hey, if you have an awesome parenting style that is working out very well for you, share it with us by commenting. And you should know the impact it would have. It will not just help this generation, but future generations of parents to come. I think you should know that the Carson boys never saw their mom's favorite question as an insult. Instead, it made them know that she had high expectations for them. Basically, instilled confidence and hope in them. Make them wake up every morning knowing that they can be anything they want to be and get achieve anything they want to achieve if they just think big. And I think you should feel the way they do. Feel the same way. Have you identified any corrections that you need to make in your parenting style? Comment below. I would love to see how this video has helped you. This may sound weird, but no matter what you're going through in life right now, the fact that you're still on this earth means that more challenges will come. You need to be ready for anything the world throws at you. In my next video, I'll be reviewing what might just be called the saddest part of this book, and yet one of the best parts. By the time you finish watching the next video, you'll be at least 70% ready for whatever this life might throw at you. So make sure you don't miss that video and move on to it. And also remember to keep following the videos I post from this book. I mean, if you're taking a drug and you take it for 2 days, it's not going to work if you're supposed to take it for 5 days. So you have to go through the entire video because I can guarantee you that Dr. Ben Carson has more awesome things that you still need to know that will help your life. You also have to know that I just remembered I added types of parenting picture at the beginning of the video. So what kind of parents are you now? And identify the best parents in the types of parenting and then correct yourself. But move on to the next video.